Hello, ladies and gents. Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my recap for Star, Season 3, Episode 6. Ante Up. This episode was really good. And it was interesting seeing them, navigate the waters without Carlotta. But we start things off with take 3. More specifically, Star and Simone. Star and Simone, they're at this event. Remember, they have to go and smile and wave and be cutesy because Carlotta isn't there. They need to make sure they can do everything they can to make sure things move forward even when she's not there because they owe it to her. Star feels a certain way because she sees Jackson getting some love and affection and attention, and she's looking... Here's the thing. Star likes that man. She really does, but she's trying to downplay it. Alex is over it because the first thing they're asking is about her sex tape, and she's trying to ignore it. We know Derek isn't for it, but then Derek sees this woman who we don't know, and it was really odd. I didn't get anything sexual by it, but I was just lost as far as who she is. But again, take 3 has to take a united front against what we'll discuss pretty soon. Next thing we see is this dude. And in comes Lil Dino. Lil Dino is everything that you would expect. Male chauvinist. He calls women bees. He says he's the pimp. He's running them. And while everyone else is trying to go and be positive for this event, he has his woman around him. He's drinking. He's talking over people. He's like, pimps up, hoes down. Just ridiculous rhetoric, especially in this time. We know that's not going to fly. So take 3's pissed. They're over it, especially Star, because he goes and says something slick to Star. So then Star goes. She's trying to fight him. Noah's holding her back. And then she said, this is supposed to be a peace rally. I'm sorry for acting like that. Then goes, takes a drink, throws it, splashes it on him. Ooh, refreshing. Because he also made a comment to Alex as well, saying, oh, well, you like things hard. So petty. So petty and so rude. And that's when the ladies backstage decide they need to go and get rid of him. So they're going to go and onto their social media, do a video on why he needs to be removed. They need to boycott him. Then we see Star with her man Jackson, even though Star's trying to downplay it. Star still has her getaway bag. Her overnight bag, as most people would call it. You know the bag that you had that has all of your essentials, and if you need to just move, you can grab it and go. Yeah, Star is living out of that because she refused to move into her baby daddy's place, even though he's saying, please come in. Like, please. Like, now. And now we finally see Cassie we finally see Brandy's character with a different hairstyle. I said, oh, thank God, and it's amazing. It's a different hairstyle, different person. When I say different person, the character is still all over the place, but I like the overall hairstyle better for this character because she was in that wig out of the curly wig for so long. It was just bothering me after a while. But I said, yeah, this is looking more like the Brandy that we remember until she opens her mouth. I said, who's that? That's the character. She's pissed because Zero's there and he's saying that they have a mole. The feds are looking around and they have a mole. And they're still flirting. They're at this gun range. She's shooting and he shoots better. And then she gets pissed and starts shooting better herself. I'm thinking, okay, where are we going to go with this storyline? Noah's in love. Noah is in love. And he has these love songs. And the music does sound good. But that's when Miss Bruce comes in and said, oh, who's this you're writing about? But he's conflicted because you have to remember, Noah is sober right now. You can trade one addiction to the other, and that's what's going on with Noah. It's possible that Noah could go and, dive deep, lose himself, and become an addict again. I mean, pick up addiction again. So now Miss Bruce is going and being like the therapist to everyone, but now needs some help and talks to Cotton and feels like, I have a friend, but what, I'm potentially dating this friend's father. How do I handle this? Cotton says, you need to go and tell your friend the truth because it's going to be way worse if you harbor that secret. And we know Cotton's speaking from experience because she's pissed, as she should be, at her auntie. Alex is actually thinking about taking control of her story. The best way to take control of your story is to get in front of it. In this case, it would be getting in front of the cameras. Alex doesn't favor that type of way of doing things. Even though she's a celebrity, she actually likes her privacy. And, well, it's because her parents have been famous, or her dad's been famous, so she's always had eyes on her. So she likes her privacy. But now she's accepting, in order to get ahead of the sex tape stuff, she needs to just go and let people in, which we know is very difficult for Alex. So while she goes back in the room, Derek gets a call from this woman. And again, we don't know who she is. So that's the conflicting part. Simone is talking to Mateo's wife. We really need to learn what that woman's name is. For the life of me, I have no idea. And it's so disrespectful, especially in 2018, just say, oh, Mateo's wife. Because she has a name. She has a name. The problem is, the studio is taking back the budget unless they can come up with a solid preview, taste test of what the movie will be. And Simone is still going to be the lead woman, but they need a new lead man. The new lead man, it's going to be Star's boyfriend, Jackson. And Simone was just over it because she's like, how can I possibly... How? Yeah, and Cassie's pissed at Maurice because Maurice went behind her back and tried to get Carlotta's job, which he actually is working for Gravity Media now. So he partially won. Alex is talking, so she threatens him. And again, I'm like, oh, this is the look. It just looks better. It just looks better on her. But anyway, Star with these pregnancy outfits. We respect pregnant women. We respect pregnancy outfits. Star's pregnancy outfit is over the top each and every time. It literally looks like she's wearing an egg that's about to pop. Simone lets it be known that, hey, Star, they want me to kiss, Jackson. And Star said, I don't care. I said, Star, stop lying. You care. You care, but you're not going to let anyone see you sweat. Alex is talking about her reality show. She talks about how she doesn't want to be another ratchet black girl on TV. She's going to control her story. We'll see how that goes because now they're in a meeting with Maurice and Lil Dino because Lil Dino, he's misogynistic. He's condescending. He's all the things that you would think in 2018 wouldn't be tolerated, but he gets views because people like ignorance. And originally, remember, Mateo's running things. So as a male, he's just looking at the money. He's just, the type of personality that he is, he's just looking at the money. He's not thinking, oh, this is actually a bad look. But Maurice was controlling the meeting, and originally, Lil Dino said, you know what, they're bugging. They are bugging. But Maurice gets him to apologize and says he'll do a video doing a formal apology. Maybe that way it'll fix everything. They said, oh, okay, well, we're glad we got somewhere. Cassie's talking to Cotton, and it was tense. That was a good scene because Cotton really just had that look of, I'm gonna murk this bitch. I'm gonna murk this bitch. She had that knife ready. And Cassidy saw it. You know Cassidy stays strapped. She knew something was wrong with her. She reached into her purse. I said, you're playing too much. And thank God, the baby ran in, say, oh, Auntie Ante, let's go out for ice cream. No, you two go ahead. Yeah, you two go ahead. You don't need to be anywhere near. Now, Star and Jackson, they're working on this track together. And the track, it sounds decent, but it needs work. That's why Noah comes along. Jackson doesn't really like the idea of Star's ex being around, especially working together on this song, but whatever. So he goes and leaves, and then he said something so stupid. This is Noah. Oh my God. No, why would you say, I was in that first? He was referring to the movie because he was saying, I'm thinking, why would you go? What? Star has to tell him, why would you say something like that? Especially since he knows that we had a thing. Because Star's been trying to downplay it this whole time. But Noah listens to the track, says it needs work, so they're going to get to it. Alex is actually recording, but Alex doesn't have a place of her own. So she's still staying with Derek. And the camera crew was, like I said, recording. Derek just got out of the shower.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.
I was looking at Derek's hair like, is this the 1980s? I said, what is that? I said, you think I just... Because he came out, and he just came right out of the shower, but all I could focus on was the hair. Oh gosh. I know the ladies and some men were eating all that up. That's it. Okay. Simone's having a really hard time trying to not think of Jax as Star's baby daddy and as her co-star. So it's not going too well. It's not going too well at all. They need to figure out a way to make this work. Jackson comes back and he wants to hear what they've done. And so Star and Noah, they're doing this song. And I said, oh, I like this. The problem is Jax is pissed because he's just looking at this like, so y'all two are singing a love song to each other? Really? But he says, Noah, can I holler? Can I speak to you outside real quick? I said, oh no, Jax, don't do, come on, dude. Don't be one of those. Don't. But that stopped because Star got a message saying, watch this. And it was actually Lil Dino. And Lil Dino took the audio. He was recording take 3 when they were going at him about, how he is. And so he took that audio and he made a song out of it. And I said, oh, this kind of goes. This kind of smacks. And I was pissed at myself for thinking that. But come on, it wasn't bad. It wasn't. What do you want me to say? It wasn't bad. So now take 3's pissed at Mateo because why is Star, when she was wearing that white outfit, I said, that looks like a Britney Spears. Anyway. She's pissed. Why is Maurice here, first off? Second, why is Lil Dino still there? It's wrong. It's not right. But they're being ignored. They're not going to let that fly. Simone is practicing, and that's when Mateo's wife, I have to learn her name. She goes and gives Simone a pep talk. She says, you know what? Just think of Jax as your husband, someone that you love, your husband, and do to him what you would do to someone that you love. And I said, well, her husband isn't going to be her husband for too long, but you don't know that yet. Anyway, Maurice talks to his ex-wife, Megan, and this is where we find out that apparently they lost a child. I guess maybe the child stopped breathing because the child was already born. So I think that's what happened. The child stopped breathing, and that day was the child's birthday. So it was heavy. And Maurice apologizes for the way how he handled all of it and wanted to make sure that she knew that it wasn't her fault. She hears him. Trust me. She hears him enough to kiss him. And that's when Noah comes in, and Noah is pissed because Noah's like, really? Really? So then he gets into a confrontation with Maurice, but Maurice slugs him. Noah dropped. Noah dropped. And he goes and leaves. He leaves because he's pissed. His pride is hurt, and he also feels like, wait a minute. Aren't we supposed to be a couple, Megan? What happened to that? So now Simone, she goes and she does the scene, and she does it well. But she's not thinking of Angel. She's thinking of dun dun dun, Mateo's wife. What a surprise. Star's looking at Noah like, are you okay? I feel like I need a drink. Well, I'm going to get you a drink of water. Okay? All right. Now, what do you call it? Noah feels a certain way. He doesn't want to hear her out, but that's when she goes and says, look, I lost a child. Today's your child's birthday. And so it's a really rough time. Maurice was actually just trying to be supportive, and then things got out of hand. And so I apologize for that. And it looks like they still may be okay at that moment. Until at that moment. And then it flips. He says, you know what, right now, I can't do the back and forth because I have to make sure I focus on my sobriety. That's what he says right now. So now, Lil Dino is at the event, at the club, doing what he does, clowning everyone. And that's when take 3 comes out. Star's like, the dude's from Buckhead. He has both of his parents in the household. He's never seen anyone shot. His name is Stefan Pardini. And then the ladies, they go ham. I said, oh, this is my favorite performance. This is my favorite performance because they're saying he's a fraud, he's a beat, many arguing with chicks. I mean, if it wasn't for copyright infringement, I would just go and play the song because it slapped. It slapped. It did everything I needed it to do. Take a shot. A mistake. Take a shot. Yellow tape. Disrespect a woman. Are you compensating for smaller things? Come on. The whole performance. And they had yellow tape as in caution. Be warned. I said, this is what you do. This is good. And you just got by a bunch of ladies. Yellow tape. DOA. I enjoyed it. So they got him out of here. It was like ladies up. What did they say? Ladies up, pimps down, or something like that. So at the end of the performance, he was trying to disrespect them. And that's when Simone said, don't you ever disrespect a woman ever again. Do you know where you came from? And he said, Africa. Star, of all people. Star said, yeah, Africa. It's the fatherland or motherland. Who's writing Star's stuff? Because she's funny. Who's writing her stuff? Because she's funny. So they get him out of here. He goes. All of his crew goes. And now it's time for... Everyone's just happy. They were successful and doing what they do. They're coming together. Star, again, while everyone's at the dinner table, Cotton's there, and so is Miss Lawrence. And Miss Lawrence happy because his boo is contacting him like, oh, he. But Cotton hears something that she shouldn't have heard, and it was Star saying, you have to take out a bully. You have to gut them like a fish. And so that's when Cotton decides, let me go and leave. Alex was being nosy and noticed, oh, look at Derek. But Derek was talking to some girl, so now she's pissed. Now she's super pissed. After being super pissed, she goes, well, actually, let me back up. Cotton goes to Cassie's office. And I said, oh my God, that finally looks like Brandy again. Oh, no. But Cotton had Cassie's gun. And it was like, how dare you? You killed my father. You took everything away from me. I hate you. I should shoot you right now. And Cassie said, I deserve it. I deserve it, but you need to just allow me to apologize, allow me to accept responsibility. But she even put that gun to Cassie's head. I said, oh my God, this is a good scene. Dang, Star's really doing it. The show's really doing it. It slaps. She puts the gun down and she starts crying in her arms. That's the only part that pissed me off. Because I understand it was an accident because she actually did like High Hill. So I think everyone knows that, but it doesn't mean that you just get off just because it was an accident. Actions have consequences. Speaking of consequences, Noah's not taking his advice about, I can't focus on a relationship that could be tumultuous. He goes back to Megan, apologizes, and says he wants her. They start making out, and because he went to the liquor store, but thankfully he came to her house next. Simone professes her love to Matteo's wife, and Matteo's wife is shocked, but nothing happens. And I was a little surprised that nothing happened. Alex is pissed because she saw Derek with another woman. Derek says it's nothing like that, but he doesn't clarify what it is. And Alex has a panic attack as soon as Derek leaves because she was like, Derek, don't go. Because that was Alex's thing. I guess her father would always leave, immediately as soon as there was any type of conflict. So that's a big thing for Alex. Star professes her and slight love for Jackson, and so he appreciates that. And they start kissing. It was all so adorable. But the episode ends with Derek meeting with an informant. Remember, Derek did get arrested, and he told them, apparently he told the cops why he did what he did, why he was asking around. But as a result of him asking around, part of his deal was he had to go and work with them. I said, oh, so you're an informant? I understand why. I mean, it's rape, so. This is Derek. He's not a street guy. So, completely makes sense. But part of me, this is the programming part that needs to get out because it was ridiculous. Part of me said, oh, so you talking to the, you working with the, but I said, wait, no, this is because all bets are off. It's either you go and clip someone or you get them removed one way or the other. Why did I say that? Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week. And please, I have Empire, my review for Empire up. I have my review for American Horror Story, Greenleaf. Everything is up except for this one. And How to Get Away with Murder will be up tomorrow, as in Friday. Thank you. And I was on TMZ Live today.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.